Gaming Octopus!
Because we have the pleasures, the absolute pleasures, and you have, as I make a city in City Skylines. Now, this is going to be my second city I've made. I made one before, and I got it to over 100,000 people, and then thought, fine, cool, I know how to play this game, I'm going to record it so you guys can actually see. I'm going to try a different map, because I tried sort of the default first map. I'm just going to see what it's like. And I need to change the volume. Oh, hello, Bing. But we should be pretty good from there. In terms of colours, I think I look quite nice like this. I can turn it down so now it's just black and white. Or I can go crazy colour mode. We want just somewhere in the middle. Contrast, we can go, oh, very dramatic. Very, very horrible and bleached out. That's somewhere sort of around about real. Yes, yes. Look at this. Joys working technology shops. Come on, autofocus. Oh god, the reflections. The Google Watch. Not a smartwatch, but just a Google Watch. Took a while to get there, but this autofocus on the webcam is actually pretty good. Yeah. So, got a Google Watch. And you know, it's like one of those slapper ones, so you can just sort of snap it on like that, and away you go, rather than yeah, and that for days and days. Anyway, we are looking good, so it's time to rock and roll with Cities Skylines. It's time. Alrighty. So this is Cities Skylines. It's a city sim, so kind of like a city builder sim. Sorry, so kind of like SimCity. If any of you have ever played that, we're going to do a new game. I've got a current game running at the moment where I've got over 100,000 people in the city. I'm just going to leave it. We're going to start a new one so you guys can have a look and see. As you can see, we have quite a few different maps. All the maps have either water running through them, different highway layouts, all that kind of stuff. This is a very open game as well in terms of like mods and stuff you can get for it. So the Steam Workshop support is obviously on here. I've installed 5 or 6 different little mods, some of them just to make it look slightly different. One which actually tells me the angles I'm building the roads, which means if I want to make something nice and shaped and actually right, I can do it, and I can know it's right rather than just guessing and hoping for the best, which is really useful. You'll see that as we go along. Let's do we want to do one with a big river, Grand River, Foggy Hills, a bit of a hilly one. I haven't done the hilly one. One I did was Green Plains. It's kind of a standard, just grass, and that's it. 2 rivers, islands. Islands sounds like it would be pretty cool. Diamond Coast, Dune Shore. Ooh, with a big beach. I don't know. I think the islands. 2 islands. Why not? It's about half water, so it's gonna lead for some interesting stuff in terms of how large we can it. But this city I'm gonna try to just make look good rather than big. Okay? Gotta look good and it will do the job. Okay. Let's load up. So you've got obviously different things you've got to manage, whether you have like your commercial, your industry, and then your housing. What's housing called? Commercial is like shops, all that kind of stuff. Industry is where the people go. And it is residential, of course. That is a loud wind noise. Hang on, 1 second. There we go. Okay, I've turned it down. I don't know if it's... Oh, it was windy because we were up high. So the wind is fast. So you see this square? This is the zone that we have unlocked at the moment, and we can build in. At the moment, this is the highway, and this is the turning off the highway that they've built on for us, which is quite nice, and it does the job and lets you easily get on and off. What I need to show you as well is if you have a look here, this is the total map. As you get more and more citizens in the city, you can expand it out and buy different sections of the city and expand it out. So at the moment we're starting on quite a nice plain green patch. Good amount of actual sort of building space. This is mostly a green square. It's nice that we have water as well. just because you can build hydroelectric dams, and that looks like it will go quite speedy, so we could get a good amount of electricity from that. You've also got to manage your sewage, so you've got to make sure you're not pumping sewage, say, because you have to manage your water lines as well. But we'll get to that. First off, we need to work out how we want this to work. Because now, looking at this, to me, it looks like these are one-way roads. This is everybody coming into the city. That's everyone going out of the city. So, people we want coming. You've got different sizes of roads as well. Why do we just have the plain one? Annoying. So we've just got a single road to start with. We can expand and upgrade these roads as we go further and further along. We'll unlock all the different sort of types of roads, and you'll just see how that works. What I'm going to do for now, I'm just going to build it out a little bit straight. Then we're going to build off to the side. So you see it says like 40 cells. It sort of divides it up into sections, so your different buildings take up different parts. Let's do something like that for now. That's just people are going to come in, hit here. No, this is going to bite me later. I'm going to get rid of the corner. Don't want to demolish stuff. Do want to build, however. Something like that. Straight across, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to make a roundabout. Now, the easiest way to make a roundabout that's actually round should be one-way system, really. Just to do by making a square and connecting them up like this. And mag. And exactly, come on. 10. That's one-way road. This one here isn't one-way road, so we need to press the upgrade button. Yep, so now everyone's going round. Now we've got this in the middle, which we are just gonna get rid of with that horrible loud noise. Luckily, because we haven't built anything there, we get a refund on most of the money for that. Now this here is going to be the first residential area. Not a good idea to build your industry near your residential, because over time you will see the ground gets like wrecked by the industry. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to build industry right over here, or maybe down here near the coast, because then it keeps it away from where people are going to be doing the living. It's just not upgrade. We need to going to build another 20 cells, build up 20 cells. So another thing you'll see is you see around the roads you've got these square blocks. These square blocks determine where buildings will be able to be built. As you can see, I'm trying to match it up so nothing is like overlapped. So we're getting perfect building usage. I'm just going to do 4 arms on each side. Just make them straight for now. So do a road connecting across on the sides, just as a nice little residential zone. And then I'm feeling we do a curve like that, and like that. Now everyone coming in on this one central road. This road here, I know I'm pointing at the screen, you can't see. This one here will definitely be upgraded because everyone's just going to try and pile in here. Now, to make it so people know where they can live, and you can select it, you see here I've pressed this button down here. This gives you different sort of zone options. So this zone option is light, sort of low density residential, so you only get sort of smaller houses. This is low density commercial, so you get smaller like shops and stuff. And this one's low density industry. Or, well, low density industry doesn't really exist, it's just industrial, and then you have offices, which we're going to come to a lot later in the game. First off, we are just going to fill in. I'm thinking all of this, other than these bits here, are going to be residential. Now these bits here I want to make commercial, just so that the people that live there actually have somewhere to go and shop. Fill it in. I've got different options. I can do it just block by block. This. I can do sort of a paintbrush like this, or you can do individual squares as well. At the beginning, it's probably going to be easiest for me to do it block by block. Boop, boop. Because it's going to guarantee I get the right stuff. I'm not going to build anything on that road, because like I said, I'm going to upgrade it later. If I build stuff along there, it's just going to get messy, and it's going to be a pain when it comes to actually upgrading it, because there's stuff built on either side, and it won't. Let's fill all this in nice and symmetrical, and let's play the game. And see if anyone starts to move in. Oh, power! We need power. Power is a very useful substance. You know, so is water. Now what I'm going to do with the water, I actually think I might fill this section here in the middle with water, just because I'm not going to use it for anything. So I will build a water tower right there. Okay. And what I do need though is power. Straight off. Now, do we have any high wind zones? We do. But the problem with wind turbines is they create a lot of noise. So you see here, there it says the construction cost and the total estimated production, the amount of power you're going to produce. Only 8 megawatts. Now these are 40, so it's 5 times the amount. Now while it's a coal plant, it's not so good for the environment at all. But what I'm going to have to do for now, just because I don't have... Oh, no, I don't want a curve. I just want a straight line out here. It's 90 cells out. Build it. 80 cells or so down. I just want to keep this out of the way of everything else. Let's do it. Now to get power, you see there's a blue square around it. That shows you where the power for the coal power plant is currently reaching. So we need to get it across to here. Well, this is not going to be the most efficient or elegant way of doing it. For now, it's the most efficient. Just build it to here. Here. Now you see that should get rid of all these power problems, because you have a power line coming into there and into there. The water, however, we do need to sort out. We can just build pipes. We'll build one just along the roads, really. Sense to do like that. And that should be our water issue sorted. However, we do need to get rid of the water. That's outside of city limits, apparently. Let's just do it here. I would probably prefer to put it a bit further away, again, from the residences. Out of power range as well. Let's just see if someone... Because if someone can move into here, we're sorted. But no one's moving in, so for now I'm just going to do that. And that should solve all those problems. So you see what we got down here. These bars here show you the sort of what is needed in the city. So at the moment, the industry demand is growing. Oh, we're losing a lot of money. We're losing a lot of money a week. I need to build some industry so we actually make some money. Yeah, this whole section is now going to become industry. Up to there. Gonna need to build water for them. Power, they should hopefully sort out themselves, because they've got the power plant and we've got these power lines connecting it. I need people to go out of the city, and I didn't think of that when I built my roundabout. Balls. Oh, bother. I need people to go out of the city too. I am an absolute genius. No, it built it the wrong way. Ah. That will work. So now everyone can get in and everyone can leave. Big roundabout into the little commercial zone, and everything is pleasant, other than the money situation. That is not so good. At least it's going up, but it's really not such a good thing. Everywhere's got power, everywhere's got industry. What I can do though is adjust the budget. So you see here, you can change how much you're spending on power, how much you're spending on everything else. And as you can see, we're using a lot more electricity than we budgeted for. So if I just dump this down to about 50%, we'll make more money because we're not going to be spending as much. But we've still got plenty of production for the energy we're using at the moment. It's going to cost us less money per week. It is the same with water. We have pumping capacity of 60,000 a week. We're only using about 5. So I dump that down to 52. Now this can change the reliability of it as well, which is a bit of an issue. But for now, we should be okay. I mean, we've got a nice little area with some industry that needs a pump. Oh dear. Is that not connected? Huh? Whoa, why is everything... Oh dear. Oh dear. Nope, changing the budget was a bad idea for the water. Oh dear. Let's spend more again. That just caused us all sorts of different problems there. But look, people are moving in. I do like the little, it looks like a toy model village when you zoom in this close. Like the way the field of view works, so it goes so blurry, or not field of view, a depth of field. Oh, the houses built in. It was so lovely. Then you get to this house and there's a pumping station over there. And so this is going to be where a house will be built. Oh, we're going to make money soon. We're only at minus 62. People to keep moving in. All of our little construction. We have Sally's. All these little commercial buildings on this section here. Good. Power lines, yep, they're ugly. Once everything is connected, I can get rid of the power lines, just because as long as you've got blue boxes. So I can probably... don't know if I can remove that yet or not. Until there's a shop that's built here, I don't think I can. Oh, we've got a little hamlet. Now, as you go through the game, you level up your town into different areas. Now, having a little hamlet means we've got elementary school, medical clinic, landfill sites. We have to worry about a load more different things happening in the city. Education, obviously keeping people healthy with the medical clinic, and getting rid of the rubbish. So what we'll do is we will set a rubbish dump up over here. You see it's giving us a load of bonus gold as well. And now it's just going to be a landfill site, and it's going to be kept out the way, but you see it still reaches. When the roads are green, that means you've got coverage of that kind of power or resource in the area. If I see healthcare, there's no one at the moment in in healthcare zones. Now, I don't know where I want to put this, because this is going to expand out probably this way, but along here. So it may be worth me thinking ahead, building it so I don't have to worry about where the roads go. If I put the healthcare facility there, and then we've got education, which I can't afford. No one is educated though, so until I make 10,000, we're not going to be... and we're losing money, of course. So now the different budgets have come up for all the different devices. Can take out loans, gives us money, and then it gets paid off over time. That one you only pay an extra 1,000, 5% interest. I may as well just take it, because it means I can afford to build a school. Schools are pretty good, you know, at just educating your citizens. So we'll put that one. Check. It's fine. Fantastic. Now we're losing a lot of money because of the investment we just put in and the fact that a loan is going to bring it out. This is your taxes. Once your city is a good place to live, it's good to bump up the taxes just because you're going to make more money, you know, out of the people. Budget-wise, I was taking one loan. Let us Have a look at the education. Capacity 300. Eligible. Where am I? Making way more. Look at that little bin truck. Oh, there's two of them on their way to collect all the different bits of rubbish, medical services. So if anyone's got any problems, they can come in and fix it. So yeah, we are spending a lot of money and we're not really getting much in return. But people are coming in. We're at nearly 600. Industry is being built up. Landfill 0% full, which is a good place to be. Good place to be. So we've got some factories and all this kind of stuff around. Still don't think I can. Oh no, I should be able to demolish that one, but can't demolish that yet. I haven't zoned anything here either. Hey, look, we've left this as blank. I may well end up making this commercial. I don't want too many turnings off of this road either. I can get upgraded roads. Let's do that now because going to save me time in the future. With that, and it just means you've got more lanes, so more traffic can come in and then spread off the different ways. Got lots of people coming in. Gone down to minus 255, considering it was minus 600 and I didn't really do anything. That's a nice little improvement. Just going to be, I think, over time we'll see it ramp up as more industry and more money is coming into the area. Yeah, see, it's just headed on the downward spiral, which is a good thing for us. Education, so no one is really educated at the moment. We've still got enough education capacity, and the school will be able to reach. Water-wise, we're sorted. Electricity-wise, we're sorted. Rubbish, we're sort of sorted. It didn't quite reach where I was hoping it would. But for now, we're good. We're just going to keep building up. We'll look and see what our next goal is. It's what we literally just reached then, 800, a worthy village. So I can now purchase another area of land so we can expand the city out even more. Got different features. I can get another loan, industry specializations. So that means if you've got like a load of natural resources and oil and stuff, you can basically make a zone and every bit of industry you have in that zone will be oil, which is pretty cool. Oh, we've got fire, police department, unique buildings, forestry and agriculture. And I've got some more policies. I will show you what the policies are, actually. We haven't looked at those yet. Ooh. Oh, look at that. Okay, so policies. Now, policies are basically things you can implement that will change different sections. You can do it by district, you can do it by the entire city, you can sort all that kind of stuff out. So if you look, you've got... So you can basically make it so people use less water, but it costs you a little bit of money. You can do exactly the same for power usage as well. So if you want to not have as many actual buildings dedicated to these resources, you can get rid of them, and you're just going to have to spend out a little bit more per month, or per day, second, whatever you want to call it on here, on that. Now, smoke detector distribution, pretty cool, because it means you don't really need fire department as much, and it means everyone's going to be a little bit better. Now, let's just implement it, just so we can see how much money it's going to cost us. At the moment, it's not actually added anything. We don't have any fire protection anyway, but at the moment we've got one building there, so it seems to me... Oh, the fire department building's that little bit bigger. It's not going to fit between... Oh, yeah, it is. It just looks huge. I'm just going to place it there. Gives everyone a bit of niceties. We have a statue of wealth. What these unique buildings do is if you get one of every sort of section, you can build the monument, and the monument gives you a huge bonus in whichever section you go for. So if you go for like there's an education one, if you get that, you pretty much... Oh no, we're losing money. No, losing money. Is that because of the smoke detectors? I don't think I need smoke detectors. Oh wait, no, policies. Let's turn it off. Screw the smoke detectors. Oh, we're losing tons of money. No, we don't want that. Set districts. Okay. District selection. You literally this larger one. Gonna call this entire section is gonna be commercial. No, not commercial. It'll be a mixture of residential and commercial. So there we go. Marked off. You can pick like a specialization for industries here. We're not going to do that. Birdsong Park, apparently. I think we can just change the name just by clicking in here. Let's call it. I don't actually know for now. I'm going to leave that to you guys to come up with a name for. And when you do, and we will change it. So let's just expand this out a bit because everyone is pretty happy. It's all filled up in this area. It's getting quite large. I may. No, it's going to make everyone very annoying. I may just upgrade every street because as this is going to be one of the main sections for people to come into the city to live in, having improved road connections, especially around this bit, as this is going to lead off to a large section here, seems like a vital thing to do. So that's going to be done. I can't build it along here, and I'm going to leave this as regular. Let me just check powers. Oh dear, that caused a bit of a power issue. Zoning wise, we're still okay. Expand it out. Power issues are gone. Power issues are gone. Fantastic. That now. And fixed. Work on the roads. I like to work on the roads while it's paused, just because it feels. Now roads cost quite a lot of money. Like that there, it's costing me 7,000. So I'm just going to expand by about 40. Okay, and we're going to follow a very similar structure to what we've got here. So it's going to be the large ones. Ooh, okay. Chunked a dent out. Going to be a large road sort of going around the outside here with smaller little roads cutting in between. Now, I don't know if I want more roads going down like this as little sort of alleyways to get down between the places. I'm going to put them at random intervals. Say random. Won't be completely random, obviously, but they're going to be roughly random. No, just like that makes sense. Let's do. I know. 1, 2, 3, 4. A reasonable amount of commercial mixed in. That possibly could be a little much. Let's turn that one. And then it's 2 little commercial zones inside the residential area, which means people can easily get to shops, get their food, sort all that kind of stuff out. And you see the residential bar was the one growing. Now, because of all this new zoning, it should shrink. Water needs fixing. Hopefully the elementary school will cover that area. Oh. Just check all of our other facilities. So the rubbish only just reaches here. Medical centre's fine. Fire centre's fine. Police department. We need to build a police department. I ran out of little sections to put it in there. And put it there. That can be next to the school. So if anyone's misbehaving at school, they're not going to get away with it for long. Let's just do that. Education wise, we're sorted. Are we sorted? Yep, that whole area will be covered. Fantastic. Let's just let the city grow for a bit. Oh god, I've been going for half an hour. Right, well that can be it for now. As you can see, we've got the start of a little city. It's getting there. little town at the moment, and I've kept it nice and spread out, so it means that in the future, when we expand, we should be okay and not run into many issues. There's lots of room for the industry to expand over here as well. Weird with the flow of water. Where's my sewage going? So my sewage is going down this way, away from the city. Let's look. So we can build out. As we build out, I will move where the sewage is, because the plan is this island here, I'm going to make into some maybe a very high-end, sort of high-density commercial zone. And we'll do that. But that's going to be, as everything goes, quite far into the future, not straight away, by no means, no. But as you can see, I can buy another square of land. The likely one to buy is going to be this one here, I think, next time, just because it gives me a lot of range to actually build stuff in. Gives me control over the highway as well. I haven't seen if there's any train lines. There's a train line over here and down here, but nothing through the city at the moment. I will have to have some sort of train link, because trains can provide like freight transport and tourist transport as well, and that will be a cool thing to get. And if you look at the moment, there's a couple of boats out here. Oh no! And they've just crashed into each other. Fantastic. Anyway, I will end it there. In the city of... It's Springfield, off of The Simpsons. Fantastic. I didn't even notice the city name. Springfield it is. People are complaining about water. They can sort that out next time. Hope you've enjoyed it. Any suggestions, like I said, for the name of Birdsong Park, leave in the comments. And I just hope you've enjoyed me building a little city. It's going to grow. It's going to grow, and it's going to grow. And this is going to take a long time, but I don't care. I want it to look nice. And this I'm happy with. This curve, this roundabout is perfectly round. Fantastic. Yeah. Cool. See you all soon. Happen? Why did this happen? I was literally saving the game. And now, pop, we're a tiny town. Well, tiny town can be explored next time. Goodbye for now.